What up, y'all? Now, this past week, week two, I went 14-2 in my predictions. 14-2. I think that was the best record I ever had. 14-2. I could have easily been 16-0. Easily been 16-0. I should have. It was only two games I lost: the Eagles and Chiefs game and the Chargers and Dolphins game. I should have picked the Dolphins because I know the Dolphins really honestly is a better team. And I should have picked the Chiefs because the Chiefs was at home. I could have easily been 16-0. Easily. But 14-2. I'll take 14-2. Shoot, I probably did the best out of anybody this week on any predictor. 14-2. Shoot, I was balling this week, but this week I don't know if I'm gonna do as well because this week is a little bit harder to pick. And I told y'all the Lions gonna beat the Giants. But anyway, let's go to the games. All right, you got the Los Angeles Rams -2.5 at San Francisco. Both of these teams in the same division. Both of these teams are not good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Rams, man. I'm gonna have to take the Rams. Yeah, I think last year the 49ers swept. They swept the Rams, and they only won 2 games last year. And they won both of the games against the Rams, which was very odd, but it happened. I'm gonna take the Rams to beat them, though. I think the Rams are a better team. They got more around them. I think Jared Goff can come out and play good, even though they lost against the Cardinals. I mean, they didn't lose against the Cardinals. I'm tripping. They lost. I forgot who they just played. I know not Seattle, but because the 49ers played Seattle. Goodness. Dang. The Rams, they played somebody I can't think of. I think it was, I don't know what it was. I can't believe I forgot who they played. But I know they lost. They lost. But I know it went 14-2. I should go look at it. I should go look at the schedule for week 2. I'm going to come back to that one. But anyway, I'm going to take the Rams to win. And the 49ers, they're going to cover the spread. They're going to cover the spread. So I'm going to take them with that. They're going to cover the spread. Okay. Next game, you got the Baltimore Ravens -3.5 at Jacksonville. But Jacksonville in London. This is the first London game of the season. I'm going to take this game gonna be an interesting game because both teams got great defenses. This is gonna be a defensive battle right here. I'm gonna tell you that now. Even though the Jaguars got destroyed by the Titans, they got raped, but they got killed. But I'm gonna take the Ravens, man. The Ravens defense is no joke. That defense is no joke. Jacksonville defense not bad either, but it's the Ravens. The Ravens are a better team, man. It's neutral field. So I'm taking Joe Flacco over Blake Bortles. So next game, you got the Cleveland Browns. What the hell? The Browns the favorite? The Browns at the Indianapolis Colts -1. The Browns this is the first time I see the Browns the favorite in any game. Wow. The Colts, they almost beat the Cardinals. See, this game, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I feel like Cleveland is slightly better right at this point of being. I feel like they are. But this hard to pick. But I'm going to pick the Browns to win. Yeah, I'm picking the favorites, right? I'm picking the Browns to beat the Colts. This is one of the games they will win. Now, it wouldn't surprise me the Colts beat them. It wouldn't because the Colts at home, and you know how they go. You already know how they go. Yeah, the Rams play the Redskins. Y'all. I knew they lost to the Redskins. Somebody in the NFC East. I just couldn't think of who it was. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cleveland. Since the sunlight wanna come out. I'm gonna pick Cleveland to win. Next game, you got, let's see. Next game, you got. I'm just looking. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers -7.5 at the Chicago Bears. See this game is tricky. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, we all know the Steelers are a better team, but if you think about it, these are the type of games the Steelers lose, man. I don't know what it is, man. These are them type of games the Steelers lose, man. I don't know what the hell it is. They lose these type of games. It's every year. They lose games nobody expect them to lose, man. They just do. It wouldn't surprise me if they would lose. But that Steelers defense is for real. That Steelers defense looking pretty good. Honestly, their defense looking better than their offense. To be honest with you, they supposed to be a high scoring offensive team, but their defense is outplaying the offense right now, if you ask me. So I'm gonna take the Steelers, but I wouldn't be surprised in a funny, odd way that the Bears win this game. I just wouldn't. I really wouldn't. And it's in Chicago. I really wouldn't, because the Steelers, they're stupid like that. They're a good team, but they're dumb like that. They always had that one game they just fuck around and lose and do some dumb shit. So y'all, next game, they have the games every year. Even Steelers fans would agree with me. Next game, you got the Miami Dolphins -6 at the New York Jets. I'm going to take the Dolphins to pummel the damn Jets. Pummel. Just destroy the Jets. I'm going to take the Dolphins to win. I'm going to take them to win. The Jets, I think they're going 0-16, bro. They probably going 0-16 legitimately. They either going to go 0-16 or 1-15. The Jets, they're going to be the worst team in the league this year. I'm putting that out now. They're the worst team in the NFL. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Miami Dolphins, and they know the Jets not covering. Next game, you got the Denver Broncos -3 at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's hard to play with, but I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos to beat. I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos to beat the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, I mean, they lost to the Panthers. I don't think the Bills that good either, but they're better than the Jets. But I'm gonna take Denver to win. That defense is just for real. That defense is scary. I mean, for real, that defense is no joke. For real. Shoot. And you see what they did to the Cowboys. You see what they did? They made Zeke Elliott look like a damn power league running back and shit. They made him look trash. They made him look like garbage, and they made Dak look like trash too. And they just bullied their offensive line. Like I ain't see the Cowboys get dominated like that in a couple of years, man. I really haven't seen that in a long time. So I'm gonna take the Broncos. Next game, you got the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots -13. Oh hell yeah, I'm taking the Patriots for sure. It ain't even a debate. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I know the Patriots lost to the Chiefs, but that's the Chiefs, and the Chiefs is not trash. The Chiefs is a good team, man. They a Super Bowl contender. So it's not like it's no shame in losing to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? No shame. Nah, they not losing to Houston, man. The Texans is just, their offense is terrible, and they played one of the worst Thursday night football games I ever seen in my motherfucking life. Ever. That shit was abysmal. It was that bad. And they still barely beat the lonely-ass Bengals. Barely. In a funny way. So I'm going to take the Patriots to dominate. I'm stuttering. I'm taking them to dominate them. I'm going to say the Patriots probably beat them by 20+, honestly. Now, the Texans got a good defense, but it's not enough. I think Tom Brady got his groove back. Next game, you got the New Orleans Saints -6 at the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers to win. I think the Saints are just garbage. I mean, what the hell? Their offense, yeah, Drew Brees is still Drew Brees, but you're going to need way more than Drew Brees to win anything in this bitch. You're going to need more than Drew Brees, bro. Drew Brees himself is not enough for you to win games. It's not. Your defense is it's abysmal. Your defense is abysmal. I'm not even trying to talk trash, but I'm just being honest in this prediction. Their defense is abysmal. I don't care who the quarterback they're going against is going to carve this defense up. The damn run defense is trash. Hell, the Saints offensive line is garbage. When you got Larry Warford bum ass on that offensive line, you gonna fail. I know that much. Take this from a Lions fan. We told you, motherfuckers, that the damn Larry Warford is trash. We told you he's not going to do nothing for the Saints. Now y'all see what we talking about. We told you he's garbage. Okay? You get it? Got it? Good. Now, anyway, I'm going to take the Panthers to win, but barely. Now, the Panthers missing Greg Olsen, so that would make a little bit of a difference. The Saints can win this game because it's a division game, and the Saints due for a win, but I'm going to take the Panthers in a close game. I say the Saints cover, though. I say they might cover. And then they said Tampa Bay at Minnesota off. I don't know what that means, though. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's a toss-em. It's a pick-em game, I guess. I'm gonna take the Vikings to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, yeah, they lost to the Steelers and whatnot, but I feel like the Vikings might bounce back in this game. I feel like they might bounce back in this game, man. I mean, I really do. I think the defense gonna bounce back. I think, I think Sam Bradford gonna come back. I don't think Sam Bradford a world beater or nothing at the quarterback position, but you know he's hell of a lot better than weak ass Case Keenum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take the Vikings to win. Next game, you got the Atlanta Falcons -3 at the Detroit Lions. My team, man. This game is tough. This is probably the hardest game to choose who's going to win, to be honest with you. Because this game can go either way, man. The Lions can win for so many reasons that I'm going to explain in my preview that I'm going to make probably later on today or early morning tomorrow, somewhere around there. I'll probably make it today, but who knows? But Atlanta can win for so many reasons because their offense and their offensive line. And it's going to come down. I think this game is going to be a shootout, man. I do. I think it's going to be a shootout. This is probably going to be the best game of the week. You said the Panthers offense been booty. Yeah, it been booty, but guess what? Guess what, though? The Saints defense is booty, too. So what that means? It's going to be a low-scoring game, right? So, yeah. But anyway, the Falcons, damn, this is a hard game to pick, man. Oh, God. You got Matthew Stafford versus Matt Ryan. Two quarterbacks that always parallel each other. Two quarterbacks that's best friends in real life. So, I don't have no hate against the Falcons, but I'm going to take the Lions to win, man. I just feel like the Lions at home. The Falcons, they can beat the Lions. They can. They damn sure can beat the Lions. But I'm going to take the Lions at home. I think the Lions got a better defense. Now, granted, the Falcons got a high-powered offense. So that's going to be a challenge. But I feel like the Lions at home for this game, that's the only reason why I'm taking the Lions to win. Not because they're my team, but I'm taking them to win because they at home. They the home team. And the Lions are a much better home team than they is a road team. And that in history has been proven in the past 10 years. But I'm going to take the Lions to win. Now Atlanta can come in and beat us. It won't surprise us, but I'm gonna take the Lions. Next game, you got the New York Giants -6 at the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna take the Giants. Oh man, they're terrible. I mean, the Lions just embarrassed them. Like they raped. I mean, raped. The Lions should have actually had another touchdown or two than what they had. They should have blown the Giants out by at least 20-plus points. At least by 20. But it didn't happen. Now, the Eagles, their defense is no joke. I'm going to take the Eagles, though, because the Eagles, they always give the Giants the problems, man. They always give them the business. They always do. And you can't even say here a lot, but they always give them the business. You can't even hold up on that one. So I'm gonna take the Eagles in the close game. It's gonna be a defensive battle. I feel like the Giants are fighting for their life. They should win. They better win this game. This is do or die for the Giants, if you ask me. If they lose this game, it's over. Their playoff hopes is over. They're done. It's over. For real. You can't go. You cannot afford to go 0-3. You go 0-3, you're done. You can kiss the playoffs goodbye. You can place your hopes of going to the playoffs goodbye. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the Eagles to win because I just feel like the Eagles got a better team. I feel like they got the better quarterback, and he's a lot younger than Eli Manning. I feel like the Eagles got a better defense. Well, I ain't gonna say a better defense. I say their defense is about equal, to be honest with you. I just feel like the Eagles better coached than the Giants, and I feel like the Giants, their chemistry is going to cost them this game. That's what I feel like was going to happen. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Ben McAdoo throwing Eli under the bus like that in the press conference. What the fuck kind of shit is that? You don't supposed to throw your quarterback under the bus like that. You don't supposed to do that. Oh, our quarterback play was terrible. You ain't supposed to say that, even though you know it's true. You ain't supposed to say that. And honestly, Eli Manning didn't even play that shitty. It's just your offensive line is just horrible. So you can't just throw players on the bus like that. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And even Giants fans would agree with me. So, but I'm gonna take the Eagles, man. Next game, you got the Seattle Seahawks -2.5 at Tennessee. The Titans the favorite? Yeah, they can. I guess they are the favorite because they are. And the Seahawks, man, they been looking kind of garbage, man. The Seahawks been looking ass. They barely won against the 49ers, and then they lost to the Packers. Couldn't even score a damn touchdown. I know it was in Green Bay, but y'all struggled against the 49ers at home, at the crib. Y'all struggled. I mean, what the hell going on? I see why the Titans the favorite. But, and because let's face it, I think the Titans got a better defense. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to take Seattle to beat the Titans. I'm going to take the Seahawks to beat the Titans. I'm not saying they're going to do a 180 turnaround and the Seahawks going to score 45 points in the game and shut out the Titans shut the Titans out to 10 points, leaving them to 10 points. No, they ain't going to beat them 45-10 or nothing like that. But I see the Seahawks going to war with this team, and this will be a defensive battle. I feel like the Seahawks probably win this game like 17-13 or something like that. It's going to be a low-scoring game, and I see the Seahawks trying to prove something. I feel like they're going to win. So I'm going to take the Seahawks. Next game, you got the Kansas City Chiefs -3 at the LA Chargers. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs all day long. The LA Chargers are garbage. I mean, this team is a joke. They play in a soccer stadium. They can't even fill up the fucking arena for it. They can't even fill up the stadium for shit, you know. In LA, on top of things. In LA. You can't even get a whole full house or nothing like that. How you can't get a full house in a football game in the NFL in LA? How you can't fill the house up in LA? In LA, when it's over 8 million people in the city, how can you not be able to fill up? And also probably the second biggest city, if not the biggest city in the country. How can you not fill up the stadium? Yeah, man, I'm gonna take the Chiefs, man. I think the Chiefs gonna beat the dog shit out of the Chargers. I just feel it, man. I do. I feel it. The Chargers is not a threat to the Chiefs, not at all. Next game, you got the Cincinnati Bengals -9 at the Green Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers to win. The Bengals are done. The Bengals done. They're done. Their season's over. It's only week 3, but the season's over, bro. Marvin Lewis is a joke. He should be fired. He should have been fired like 6-7 years ago, to be honest with you. But he's a joke. Mike Brown is a joke as a manager. I don't know how the hell you ain't firing Marvin Lewis after all this time. The damn defense is getting old and shit. They're getting old and they're starting to decline. The offensive line is a joke. Andy Dalton is a joke, even with a good offensive line. I think Andy Dalton is an average quarterback at best. I don't even think he's average. I think he's slightly below average. I don't even think he's good. He sucks. We all know he sucks. You know it, and I know it. Bengals fans, he sucks. He's garbage. Now, Green Bay, they're stupid like that. They'll end up losing the game like this, though. They would. Cincinnati come out and upset their ass, but I don't see it happening. I see the Packers beating the hell out of the. I think the Packers are pissed, too, after that loss. They're going to beat the dog shit out of the Cincinnati Bengals, man. The Bengals are done. It's over. They're going to go 0-3 and be last in their division. They're going to finish behind the Browns probably. Next game, and no, Cincinnati will not cover. Next game, you got the Oakland Raiders -3 at the Washington Redskins. Now, I'm going to take the Oakland Raiders to beat the Washington Redskins. That is the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. I'm just joking. But the Oakland Raiders, I'm going to take the Raiders, man. Yeah, the Redskins, they're at home, but I feel like the Raiders just a much better team, much better quarterback, better offensive line, better coached team, and I feel like the Raiders is going to win. Now, this game, I think this game and the Lions versus the Falcons game is going to be shootouts. I think these two games is going to be high-scoring games. I think it's going to happen. But I'm going to take the Raiders to win. Now, last game, Monday Night Football. What else is new? Dallas Cowboys in prime time. What's new, right? The Dallas Cowboys, I know they mad as hell after that loss to the Broncos. They got exterminated. But I'm going to take the Cardinals. I'm going to take the Cardinals to upset the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I sound delusional and crazy, but I'm going to take the Cardinals to beat the Dallas Cowboys, the Cardinals at home. The Dallas Cowboys the favorite, but I feel like the Cardinals are just, I don't know. I feel like they're a better defensive team, and they got a better head coach. They will find some way, somehow, to be able to beat Dallas. I'm not saying they're going to blow them out, but they're going to beat Dallas, though. Now, Dallas probably will beat them. It won't surprise me. It won't surprise me if Zeke Elliott get like 180 yards rushing and like 4 touchdowns or some dumb shit like that and beat the damn Cardinals. I mean, come on now. It's the Cardinals. I mean, for real. But I'm going to take the Cardinals. I'm going to let me pick the Cardinals. And that's my picks for the week. Let me see what y'all picks in the comment section. I'm going to see what y'all picks is, man. For real. What y'all picks is, dog. Okay. What up, though? PM 15. I am at the Ravens game Sunday. Yeah, I already read that. Browns are a favorite because the coach been whack. Yeah, the Colts are they ass, man. They're done. Lions dumb like that too. Yeah, I know the Lions dumb like that. They'll lose a game like they'll beat the Steelers but lose to the Browns on some dumb shit. I know how my team is. They stupid like that. They dumb like that. Like you'll beat the damn Steelers and Packers and shit, but lose to the Browns on some dumb shit. But Lions and Falcons got good QBs and running backs, so it could be good enough for overtime. This game could go to overtime. I'm gonna tell you this: this game might come down to whoever has the ball last. Whoever has the ball last in the fourth quarter will probably win this game. If Stafford has the ball, it's over. You already know what Stafford's about in the clutch. You already know he's the most clutch quarterback in the NFL, period. He gets it done. They call him the comeback king for a reason. They call him Mr. Fourth Quarter for a reason. But Matt Ryan, he's no slouch either. Matt Ryan, he won MVP last year for a reason. So it's going to be a good game. You say you got the Lions over Falcons by 7. It's possible. I mean, the Falcons beat the dog shit out of the Packers on Sunday Night Football. They made the Packers look stupid. But yeah, man, I'm gonna take the Lions to beat them. I don't know by 7 points, but it's hard. You say you got the Falcons by 3? I can see that happening. Hell, or the Falcons gonna beat the hell out of the Lions, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Honestly, the Lions got a better offense and defense than the Bears. Talking about the two teams they played, the Bears, they should have won that game against the Falcons, to be honest with you. But if that was Matthew Stafford and the Lions and the receivers we got, the Falcons would have lost. They would have lost in that situation. You better best believe that. They would have lost that. I whooped the Lions in rookie mode. You weak as hell, boy. And Madden talking about rookie mode. Titans could beat the Seahawks because the Titans have been a hard team. The Titans ain't been no joke this year, man. The Titans ain't been no joke. What up, though? B? What up, though? Primetime B? What up, though? What up, though? Lions beat the Falcons 89-0. Man, now you even tripping, man. Moby, now you even clowning. Nah, bro. You clowning. We ain't beating no damn Falcons 89 nothing. You trying to troll. I'm worried about the Raiders this year again. Yeah, the Raiders, I feel like the Raiders are a different team than last year. I feel like their defense is a little bit better than it was last year. Last year, they had one of the worst defenses in the NFL. That's why they had to put up a bunch of points last year and win games like that, because their defense is trash. But this year, I feel like both sides of the ball coming together. What up, dude? Falcons too much for the Lions. I don't know, man. People say we couldn't beat this team and beat that team, and we end up beating them. So I don't know. Just like everybody said the Cardinals was too much for the Lions, and they got their ass pummeled. Just like they said the Giants going to whoop our ass on Monday Night Football, and we ain't got a chance in hell of beating the Giants, but end up beating the shit out of the fucking Giants. And honestly, should have beat them by more points than what we did if you look back at the game. But I feel like it's going to be a shootout, though. I don't feel like the Falcons defense is good, but it's still not great. Their defense still could be had. It still could be had. That's why I feel like it's going to be a shootout. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Vic Beasley being out makes a difference. Him being out makes a difference. If they don't get pressure on Matthew Stafford, it's over. It's over. They're done. Now, it's hard to get pressure on Matt Ryan because he's a beast. Matt Ryan's a fucking beast with the offensive line. He's a beast. Darius Slay is not afraid to lock up top receivers. No, he's not. And that's it. I read the comments. I'm about to be up out of here, though. I got to get ready for work in a minute, though. All right, see y'all later. Trust me, another video will be dropping soon on that game. I'll go into more detail about the Lions and Falcons game later on. But peace out.